welcome to another important edition on Kogi Weekly News Review. As usual, I am your host, Muhammad Aliu Obaka, also known as Ogijo. Olopu is my name. With me, I have my colleagues here, which is Comrade Tijani, Usman. On our weekly review today, a group said that we are tired of percentage monthly pensions. As in the Nigeria Union of Pension told the Kogi State government that they are tired of, receiving a monthly pensions, as in percentage, whatever. And the second one we are going to look at is Kogi Council poll. As it is now, our brothers and sisters are in election mood. They are there performing their civic responsibility. We wish them best of luck. My colleague here is going to analyze that. The late Major General that just died is from Kogi State, and we also sympathize with the family and his loved ones. A group kick over the race or disqualifications of the 20 professors of Igala extraction. Yes. That, for the position of a vice chancellor. Before we go into this program properly, we would like to go on this short break when we Welcome back to these programs. Comrade Tijani, Usman. Yeah. We are tired of percentage monthly pensions. Nigeria Union of Pension tell Kogi State government. What do you have to say about that?
Good day, our viewers. And this issue of percentage on pension and civil servants in Kogi State has been on a recurring dilemma. Okay. Last week we spoke on percentage salary, and we were able to give the breakdown analysis ranging from the beginning of 60% from 2016 down to around 2018 when it reduced to 20%, and around 2019 when it also moved down to 40, 60% to 80% before the elections, and after the election currently back to 35%. And we spoke on it with all due pain. And today we see that the Nigerian Union of Pension State Chairman is now coming out on air as a union that they are tired of that situation. So you think government must be responsible. So by this point in time, we will continue to appeal and we will continue to call on the state government under the leadership of His Excellency Governor Yaya Bello to, as a matter of urgency, give a priority to the pensioners and the local government workers in Kogi that are currently overbearing the pain of this percentage increment of a thing.
Kogi State Council poll, as we are talking today, our brothers and sisters are seriously trying to exercise their own franchise. Yeah. What do you have to say about the council polls and the chairmanship and that of the councillorship?
Okay, local government elections is the real elections at the grassroots. Yeah. But prior to this day today, there are pockets of allegations and counter-allegations between the two actors, political parties majorly in the state, the APC and the PDP. I see it as an allegation and counter-allegations because in the political terrain, it's part of the political gimmicks. So, but however, we call that allegations should be realistic, even when they believe there's no reality in politics. So we also call on the electoral umpire, the State Independent Electoral Commission, to be very neutral in the process of conducting this election today, 12th of December 2020. So we are only calling for a free, fair, and credible election, and that whomever becomes the winner through a transparent, credible processes should be congratulated. But in the event of winners are declared through electoral malpractice and manipulations of all kinds of view, then the press set of political actors should take illegal means in order to put a complaint on the redress. Probably the tribunal will be there to address their issue down to the court level. But we appeal to them to be calm, and we are seeing today as a day that will form another history in Kogi State. So we have a choice now to be put in the book of good history, and we have a choice to be put in the book of black book that we are known on in terms of electoral manipulation.
Yeah. Some people came on air to say ta 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 ta, meaning the election was so violent and all that. So
no, it was practically violence.
And we don't expect that to happen again.
It was a show of display against the innocent masses that were their offense was to come out to ask for a credible election process. So they were intimidated. So we are calling them not to intimidate us this time around.
Okay. The VC race now. Group kick over disqualifications of 20 professors of Igala extraction. What do you have to say? How can you get 20 disqualified 20 professors from Kogi East alone? I mean, what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, you see, I always try to be neutral, and I always try to speak reality of things, because of posterity will judge us in our little capacity. So, but what I'm seeing there that is playing over in Kogi right now is the politics of supremacy and marginalization. Okay. Now, if you ask me why do I use that term, policy of supremacy and marginalization, the table has turned the other side as we speak against the most populated part of Kogi State. You see, when we're telling our people in 2019, Kogi belonged to us all. Yes. But by performance, there was no chance to have re-elected Governor Yabelo based on performance evaluation and appraisal. Yeah. And our home people gangster against their heritage. And today, we are seeing what the power of authority is creating.
But the deputy governor is from the Igala extraction. So
constitutionally, what is the responsibility of a deputy governor of a state?
Is deputizing the governor.
Constitutionally, what is their responsibility? Their responsibility is based on whichever assignment the governor chooses to assign them to do. Wow. So there is no official office responsibility attached to any deputy governor. I stand to be corrected because I'm on the media, I'm on the news. So it depends on the choice and the relationship between the governor and the deputy. But in the case of disqualifications of 20 Igala extractions of professors from a race of what is rightfully belong to every qualified candidate of Kogi State, is a systematic approach in order to favor a particular region of the state. Okay. So I had my voice to the position of the Ukomu Igala Organization. I had my voice to their voice. That disqualifying the 20 professors of Igala estimate is a kind of deliberate approach. Why don't they allow them to move to the end of the process? What are the criteria for qualification? We need to know.
what and who are the other applicants and candidates on this race from the other central and western region of Kogi State. We need to know them.
That are more qualified than the 20
we need to
professors.
know who are those 20 Igala professors that were being disqualified. Then we can go on research verifications on their profile.
Okay. On our own.
Yes. I will come back to the masses and tell the world, and tell Nigerians, and tell Kogi people. We have been so quiet in so many things. We are for a government that is for the people, but you cannot marginalize us. And you cannot continue to marginalize us in the voice of the elitistic that are supposed to have their voice. They are not having their voice. Okay. We are paying for it because our people sold us out. The Kogi East were sold out. And today now, we are seeing all the impact in negativity. I am for anybody that tend to rule and bring in the essence of government the way it ought to be. Okay. I am not a tribal bigot.
So you believe in, is it Ibigo agenda or Ibigo's movement that the Governor Yabelo introduced? That all the 3 tribes are as good as one, and that what is good for the other ones?
I believe in the unifications of the different ethnicity in Kogi State. Okay. But I do not believe in the acronym of Ibigo.
Okay. So as it is now, no matter how everyone can look at it, I'm sure no matter how you look at it, you also believe that Nigeria today, we have so many ethnic groups.
Yes.
And today we have the well-recognized one is the Hausas, the Igbos, and the Yorubas.
Yes.
In our state too, we have something like that.
Yes.
Like in Kogi now, we have the most populated people, which is Igala.
That is why I'm not believing in the acronym of Ibigo. Because the third in population cannot take the first acronyms.
Yes.
And you are telling me that is unification? No, that is not unification.
They have even pushing them at the top.
That is suppression. That is oppression. And that is marginalization. Minority cannot marginalize the majority. All these things will only take a space of time.
Okay. The late Major General Olu Irefe. So what do you have to tell the people of Kogi and that of his family?
It is very sympathetic and saddening to see one of your own as a fallen hero. Late Major General Olu Irefe was one of the Nigerian strongest military generals, commanding the 6th Mechanized Division in Port Harcourt.
Wow.
So who we know has contributed a lot to subduing insecurity in the Niger Delta region. It was very shocking that we got the news, so we sympathize and felicitate with the government of Kogi State for its demise. And the people of Kogi West, his direct constituency, and the Nigerian military, the Nigerian army in particular, and the Nigerian government. I will pray Shaw's kind of demise, may God put protection to it. Amen. But COVID-19 has been causing us more harms. I will pray and we wish and we call on our people to continue to stay by some of those
protocols, the rules and regulations.
So we will miss him, and we send our condolences to the first family. May God give them the fortitude to bear the loss.
Amen.
Thank you.
What is your final word for, the people of Kogi State?
My advice for the people of Kogi State today is specifically for the youth of Kogi. Today being the 12th of December 2020 is a day for the council election, and Kogi is known for political thuggeries. And this political thuggery does not come from the header council. It is coming from the youth. So I want to call on them. I want to call on the youth in order to disassociate themselves in totality from any form of involvement in political thuggery. They should also see themselves as potential that are very capable of even becoming the governor of the state. They can also become the local government chairman they are supporting in the illegal way. So they should drop guns. They don't need to take a soul for somebody else to become a leader. Leadership is to rule, is not to kill. So therefore, they should be united, they should be peaceful, and they should help in protecting peacefully the vote of every other Kogais. So the vote must count peacefully. Let's end the era of political thuggery in Kogi State. Thank you.
On the final note, I would like to give advice. COVID-19 has come. Before, it was reduced. Now, it has risen again. Despite the fact that Kogi State government did not believe that COVID-19 is real, I don't want to know whether there's COVID-19 in Kogi or not. All I want to know is that you are my concern. Stay out of trouble. Observe all the rules and regulations put in place, or the guideline put in place by NCDC, so that there will not record any further death from our own side. Because the first person that was killed by this same COVID-19 was a man from Kogi State. So we don't want that one to happen again. So observe all the social distance as you are celebrating your Christmas and your New Year. We wish you best of luck. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching our programs. We are only on YouTube and that of Facebook. That is the only place you can get all the latest, all the happening in Kogi State. We will appeal to you to share, comment, drop message for us or call our numbers so that we can, carry ourselves along and all that. That's the only way we can improve in this program. So, Comrade, thank you very much for coming.
Okay, thank
God
you.
bless you.
Olopu.